Hi YouTube, welcome to another edition of HorrorHands, and for this video I'm going to be talking about Overlord. So I watched this one the other night and really enjoyed it. I was very impressed with this movie. This is about a group of American soldiers who are given orders to infiltrate a Nazi-occupied village and destroy this kind of like communication tower that is currently giving the Nazis a big advantage in the war. But when they get to this village, they kind of find where the tower is and find what they need to destroy. But they also come to realise that there's something a bit strange going on in the village. There's a laboratory located there where kind of some strange experiments are going on, and what is happening in this laboratory is kind of slowly revealed over the course of the film. So it's like a war movie horror film. It's a bit of a genre mishmash here, which I really liked. In terms of the plot, it kind of reminded me of like From Dusk Till Dawn, which kind of really bends genres kind of halfway through the film. So it starts as like a road movie and then turns into like a full-on vampire film. And I've always wanted to see another film like that where I can watch it and not quite know what's happening or where it's going to go. And kind of Overlord provided that. It starts entirely as a war film. It's very Saving Private Ryan like. It's kind of a horror version of Saving Private Ryan. So it's all sort of deals with war themes and plays out like a war movie. And then gradually the horror aspect starts to creep in as we learn more and more and see more and more of what's going on in this laboratory. And I thought it was fantastic. It had a decent budget, so there was a lot of special effects, a lot of explosions and gunfights and things like that. The beginning was very sort of Saving Private Ryan-esque, where you had like the Omaha Beach scene. You have like they're on a plane and they come under attack, and it's very sort of full on and in your face. It's a great start to the film. And then the American soldiers get to the village where they need to get to, and you get an underlying sense that something's quite not right. It adds a lot of creepiness to it. And then we get sort of more full-on horror towards the end as they infiltrate the laboratory. But I thought the use of war and horror, I thought they were used very well together. And it got me thinking that I don't really see many war horror films. We have things like Outpost and Dead Snow, which deals with like Nazi zombies. But I've never really seen anything that really uses war to lead a horror film, if that makes sense. And I really enjoyed it. I thought it was fantastic. One thing I liked as well, I really like the characters in this. You have the main character is this guy called Boyce, who you're sort of made to identify with. He's kind of a little bit out of his league, not sure what's going on, that kind of thing, but very brave and heroic. But there's an army captain in it. I think his name might be Ford, or something like that. And I kept watching the movie and I was thinking, he's very Kurt Russell-y. There's something about him that really reminds me of Kurt Russell. And then when the credits came on at the end, he's credited as Wyatt Russell, and he is actually Kurt Russell's son. So a really cool connection that Kurt Russell's son stars in this movie as well. And he's fantastic as the leader of the group. What else was I going to say about this movie? The special effects were awesome, both in terms of the war elements, so the fighting and the shooting and the explosions, and also the makeup for the creatures in the laboratory. Just absolutely fantastic. Just a really, really good story. Very well made film. Very intriguing. I thought it was fantastic. I loved every minute of it. I'm going to actually watch it again tomorrow because I'm taking it round to my dad's house to watch it with him. So I'm looking forward to viewing it a second time, which is always a sign of a good movie. So yeah, big thumbs up for Overlord. Sure, plenty of other people have seen this as well, so feel free to let me know what you thought. Thank you for watching as always, and stay tuned for more videos.